Here, what is going on? Welcome back, Bills Mafia, to Mafia Talk. It's your host, Julian J. Mafia. We got Big Cuz in the building, Pedro
What's
P.
going on?
Welcome back. Happy New Year to
Happy
everybody.
New Year.
Happy New Year, man. Yeah, we missed last episode. It was right there on New Year's Day. Shit. Me and Big Cuz was too busy partying and hungover and all that. We could have run a show, man. So
That's a fact.
but nothing but love, man. Appreciate everybody joining in. We already got Jonathan in the building. What's going on, brother, man? Hey, go.
Let's
Josh,
go.
you already know that's nephew in the background saying Joshy,
Joshy. Yeah, Joshy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm the Puerto Rican Jesus. Had to let the hair out today, man. I took a nice long shower. Got to wash the hair. Good.
My man Palomalu out here right now.
Palomalu up in here, man. If you ain't watched the Pat McAfee joint, it was fucking my man Palomalu.
Yeah, Palomalu.
But welcome back to Mafia Talk, man. We appreciate everybody joining in. We here to talk about Buffalo Bills and the game that happened fucking Sunday. It was a weird game. We came out with the W. We clinched a playoff berth. But nonetheless, it still was a weird game. Was not Josh Allen's best game. He had a QB rating of his number, and no quarterback in history want to have a rating that's their number unless they're fucking number 99, and they ain't gonna go down. So nonetheless, Josh did have statistically his worst game of his career. But watching the game, I mean,
I don't know about all that. I mean, statistically probably.
Stat-wise, but his worst game of his career.
I don't think he played that bad, to be perfectly honest.
And that's what I want to say is that from the eye test, he didn't play all that bad. Yes, he had four horrible bad picks on 4 throws.
There was only three.
My bad. So 3 picks on 4 throws that didn't happen at all.
Yeah, but two of them were tip passes. The one where I don't give him a pass on the tip one in the end zone, because like at that point, where are you throwing the ball, man? Just throw it away, kick the field goal, get the points, But like the other one was a tip pass. He really couldn't do nothing about it. And then the one he threw when he threw it to Beasley, from where I was sitting, man, it like Beasley just stopped his route.
Yeah.
Like I think Josh thought he was going like on a go, and Beasley kind of just stopped running. And I don't know if they were just miscommunication but like I said, man, I don't think he played that bad, to be honest. And they had a couple drops too.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We're gonna talk about it. Since you already brought up the interceptions, let's just dive into that right there. Excuse me. Because I literally just rewatched the game. And from what I've seen, we start off with the first interception. Hold on, let me just share the page to everybody so we can get a bunch of other Bills Mafia members to tune into the show. Welcome to Mafia Talk. Please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. Let's expand, let's grow. We just here to talk shit about Buffalo Bills, how our team's doing, how our players doing, man. We nothing but Bills fans just talking shit. We ain't nothing special, man. We just talking about the Bills, but I want to talk about those interceptions because I personally. The first one, what was it? Tip pass. He was looking at the end zone, and it was a great play. He evaded the pocket, broke a tackle, pushed another dude off. He was working magic, doing Josh Allen things. The only thing I felt like he forced it because he did throw it across his body. And, I mean, it doesn't help when the ball's tipped the air, but I feel like on that pass, it would have been a beautiful touchdown because, yeah, when you break it down, a quarterback do not want to throw in an area of 5 or 4 defenders. When you freeze frame it, there's like at least 4 to 5 defenders in that area. Only Josh Allen could do things like that. But I feel like if it wasn't tipped, it would have been one of the most amazing passes because, yeah, he's rolling right, broke a bunch of tackles, throws across his body, and where Beasley was standing, that throw would have been phenomenal. But, 4 defenders in the area, you don't want to throw that. Throw the ball away, live to see another down. Shit, 3 points is good enough for me then. Turnover on downs. Yeah, he wanted all of them back. The second one, we're talking about to Cole Beasley again, where Cole Beasley kind of gave up on his route. He kind of got jammed up. I feel like it was past the 5 yards. He still got jammed up, no flag.
The corner made a hell of a play on it too, though.
Oh, AJ Terrell, hell yeah.
Yeah, he made that. I mean, he dove and he caught it. Like, that looked like it was going to hop off the ground first. And
I was hoping.
he made a hell of a play on that. Like, not too many corners make that play.
I mean, he's one of the top 4 PFF ranked safeties. I know he's a cornerback, but in coverage, he's number 2. Is Kevin Byard from the Titans. AJ Terrell, and then what? Micah Hyde and Jordan Poyer right behind him. So I mean,
yeah,
they balled out as well. But back on the interception, because from what I seen in that interception, Cole Beasley got jammed up. Josh Allen was an anticipated throw, and Cole Beasley kind of gave up. But Cole Beasley was looking like, oh, is somebody else behind me? Because that throw's a little too far. I don't know. It was, and, Josh Allen wish he had that one back. Now, the one I do blame Josh, I mean, I could put blame on that one too, because you got to just read it out. Josh Allen, foresight to throw, but it just didn't connect, and a great interception by AJ Terrell. But the third one that really pissed me off, he has what's his name? Number 3, the QB spy right in front of Josh Allen's face, jumping around, doing all this in the third. Josh Allen still looks one way, stares at Stephon Diggs, wait till he made his break and made the throw. And I mean, Josh Allen staring out Diggs. Number 3 is staring at Allen. He sees where his eyes go. He jumps that way, got the tip right to the linebacker for his 3rd interception. So
yeah, man,
that was on Allen because you're staring down your receiver. You didn't realize your the QB spy is reading your eyes on your throw. Josh Allen got to be better. I mean, the couple of throws he made, I mean, he's throwing rockets left and right in the field. It's cold out there. The ball's going through our receivers' hands. They need to catch those, especially missed touchdown by Stephon Diggs. He should have caught that. It was right in his hands. Maybe Josh threw it too hard.
Oh, yeah. For sure. I know what play you're talking about. Yeah, he should have caught that.
Yeah, opening drive. He threw it right through his hands. Luckily enough, I mean, not luckily, because it was PI on the defense on that 4th down. I mean, he just pushed Diggs down to the ground. I mean, come on now. That's not no refs, because I know a lot of people saying, oh, the refs was in our favor in that game. I mean, the refs should be in our favor the entire season the way they did us in Tampa. But that's another story. That's another story.
Yeah, that's another conversation for another day.
The crow route, by if we're talking about the interception, we're talking about the one to Cole Beasley where he oversailed it, and AJ Terrell made the diving interception. I mean, I can't.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
The Falcons defense did a phenomenal job, and I don't want to take too much time. So go ahead, because what you got?
No, on that Cole Beasley one where he overthrew him, I honestly, from sitting in the stadium and looking where I was sitting and watching like the replays and everything, I think Cole pulled up on his route. I really do. I think Josh expected him to keep going.
But he should have. But I mean, in that instance, I think from seeing Cole Beasley's reaction, I think that he thought there was another receiver and the ball wasn't intended for him. It was intended for somebody else, and that's why he gave up. But you can't just give up on your route. You got to finish that shit to the whistle.
Right. Absolutely.
That ball to Stephon Diggs in the end zone should have been a touchdown, but I mean, it's cold out there. Josh could have tucked it a little bit better. I mean, there's a abundance of woulda, coulda, shouldas. But at the end of the day, we got the PI on 4th down. They gave us 1st down, and then Josh Allen with the keeper rolling out to the left, untouched touchdown. There you go.
You got to give Josh credit though. He probably realized that he wasn't really throwing the ball that well, so he found a way to help us win with his running.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's not always going to look pretty, man, but, if we could still get it done, even in the ugly games, that's what matters,
And that's what I want to say, that I feel like Josh Allen did not have that bad of a game. Yes, 3 interceptions and 4 passes is terrible. You don't want that to happen. But Josh Allen still kind of put on his back and still kept us alive. I mean, he was playing bully ball. I mean, he turned into a running back at the point, running through people. I mean, I got the one video where he flings the one linebacker.
Oh, man. Fowler takes on the block, has a chance at him. Josh, you can tell he's angry. He's not happy about those 3 interceptions. Look at that. Ooh, under the face mask. Get off me.
Like that shit right there, man. Number 17 special.
Oh, when he was running, there was one play where he was running and he broke through the middle. Mate, I think it was like a 15, maybe 16, 17-yard game. He just got up and kind of flexed, like
yeah, he did a little shoulder roll.
Yeah, he did the shoulder roll. I was like, yeah, that got me hyped. Got me hyped. Yeah.
No more Josh Allen flex. We got the little shoulder roll. Nah, Josh Allen is a fucking football player through and through. You can't tell him nothing else. Like some quarterbacks are fragile. They want to sit in a pocket or whatever, or even like so to speak, doing a pickup game. Right, any other average quarterback, they're not going to go in. Josh Allen, he's going to play center, guard, power forward. He'll play it all and dominate. He is just a natural born baller. I don't know. Words can't really explain that. His play is what explains it because he's dropping his shoulder to get extra yards. He broke free on the one play. Dude nicked his leg. You're like, okay, I'm going to hop and skip for another 5 yards. Like,
yeah, I mean, like Josh is the man, but you know what? I want to give all the credit to him, man, because Devin Singletary played like a man Sunday, man.
I was gonna get to him first, but I wanted to give Josh Allen his due. And shame on what's his name? That's just hater because what was it, Mark Sanchez in the booth? Man, you shouldn't do that. And you're a quarterback, like you keep doing that, you're gonna catch one on the chin, and you're gonna.
Mark Sanchez need to shut the hell up.
Man, Mark Sanchez, you just mad because you could have done it back in your time, man. That's all.
Man, you got the worst play in NFL history with that butt fumble, man. I don't want to hear butt fumble. Like, yeah, I don't like. Shut up. Tell that dude need to shut up.
Yeah, so that's the only thing. Cause me watching it and Josh Allen doing Josh Allen things, and I just hear the hate coming off his voice. Like, oh, Josh Allen really shouldn't be doing that and this and that. They're like, all right, yo, you just
Mark Sanchez is jealous because he could never do shit like that.
He couldn't throw like him. He could have run like him.
Man, listen, he couldn't even hold on to the ball when his own lineman went into him.
Man,
he's thinking about trying to break tackles and shit. Like you ain't.
When I watched that play, like how low can you get for you to get headbutt by your own lineman's ass? Like I don't know. Enough of Mark Sanchez. We already gave him one game, but yeah, I just wanted to let that be known because it was just crazy because Josh Allen was pushing on the back because he couldn't do it with his arm. So you know what? I got the legs, I got the body. Singletary, I'm mad I didn't get that video. I was almost getting to that point, but we just started up the show because
what is it? 23 carries, $110 and 2 touchdowns.
Amazing.
That's a man's game.
And that fucking bike he had on what's his name? Number 24, if I'm not mistaken. Oh my god.
Yeah.
He dropped the motor. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, everybody says we didn't play that great of a game. I just think we played a different kind of a game that people are used to seeing us play. We ran the ball two times more than we passed. And with the weather and the way it was, like, that's just the way it had to be. It was just nice to see that we were able to win a game that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. And then if you're a Bills fan, following the Bills this entire season, we won on our weakness. You feel what I'm trying to say? We won on our weakness because everybody said the Bills' biggest weakness is our run game, and that's what helped us win this game. Yes, Josh Allen. Now, honestly, there's a stat out there going around saying that the Bills are top 5 in the run game, yards per carry or something like that, or I think it's in the red zone if I'm not mistaken. Jonathan, if you're still with us, try to fact check me on that. But if I'm not mistaken, the Bills are top 5 in the run game. And yes, granted, that's obviously
we're top 10 for sure. I know for that for a fact.
That's majority Josh Allen, but nonetheless, when all of Bills Mafia and the media constantly say we need a better run game, we're doing pretty fine as of late, especially in this late stretch.
It helps when you got a healthy offensive line now.
Yeah, and let's talk about the line because the offensive line need their props too because balling.
But I want to talk about a different offensive line. I want to talk about a different line. I'm talking about the defensive line.
Okay,
man.
Hold on. Shout out to Ryan Bates. I'll jump back on him. I just had a shout out Ryan Bates because you.
Man, when I tell you,
but go ahead.
Our man, Groot. Wasn't it Groot that had the strip sack on Matt Ryan?
Yep.
And then, boy, Ed Oliver, man. Ed Oliver in the second half. That boy was a monster in the second half, man.
On that third interception, Ed Oliver put on his back on defense with
he said it in his
back-to-back stops to get his offense the ball back.
He said it in an interview. I heard it yesterday on GR. He said after that third pick, he was like, all right, man, now it's time to take over.
Yeah.
And he said that's what he told himself, that it was time for him to take over. And he pretty much did the rest of the game, man. Like, I got to get him. Addison played well. Like, the front. Harrison Phillips played well.
He been balling too, man.
My man Eli Anku made some plays out there, man.
Anku, yeah. And that's another thing. Let's talk about Anku in the defensive line, because nobody knows who the fuck number 51 is. I didn't know when I first.
He was out there making some plays, man.
He's been out there for the past couple games on the quiet. He's one of the bigger bodies, and I mean, he's stuffing up the line. He's what we need. He's on that big boy package, and I mean, he
played well, man. He's been playing well. Whenever he's got the opportunities, he's been making the most of it.
But I want to talk about Harrison Phillips, because Harrison Phillips is definitely stepping up. Remember when we had our show post Colts game, and I showed you the video of him getting flung with one arm? He came a long way. He balling. He's solidifying his spot next year. He's telling the Bills staff, get rid of this bum star, because he ain't been doing shit, taking money from y'all. Keep me and Ed Oliver, are we balling? And that's gonna be the front.
I agree.
Yeah, Ed Oliver, that was a hell of a series right there. Because what was it? Then he blitzed, get a sack. He blitzed again, stopped the running back, and then what? He went to get the well, not a blitz, it's already a rush because he's on the line. But he was chasing after Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan dumps it off to the running back. Ed Oliver chasing Matt Ryan, turns to the running back, swipes his leg, incomplete pass, turnover, or get the punt team out of here. Yo.
Yeah, I mean, for the second straight game, we didn't have to punt.
Yeah, I mean, not the way we wanted, but I mean, still a record.
Yeah, but that was the turning point in the game, though, when Josh threw that third interception.
Yeah,
and we still forced them to punt, and like that was it. Like,
oh yeah, and
if Atlanta would have scored right there, that would have completely changed the momentum of the game. Like the whole.
I mean, the way I was watching the game, I mean, yeah. We're grateful that we played Atlanta, because if we did play a higher caliber offense, it would have been a wrap, because those turnovers would have been touchdowns instead of field goals. It would have been, because the way I was watching the game, I'm like, oh, well, let's start from the beginning. Let's rewind it back, because we got to start up. We can't leave out the mug punt by Stevenson for a fucking safety. Like, I'm going to let you explain it first, and I'm going to give you my thoughts on what the fuck happened and what he should have done differently.
I mean, what you should have did differently is just catch the ball and not fumble it. But, like, I mean, he's still a rookie, and then, I don't know. He's fumbled the ball a couple times now. I think it's time to let McKenzie go back there, in my opinion, because Stevenson, he's fast, but he just, I don't know, man. For me, he just
feels he's not wet. Like what's the saying? He's not wet behind the ears or whatever.
Yeah, like you could tell he's a rookie and he's not ready yet.
He got chicken legs. He's not there.
He's running into blockers and everything.
Yes,
it's like, dude.
He took a nice lick at one of the returns.
Yeah, he did. Dude from the Falcons hit him pretty square too.
Yeah, straight up. But what you call it? My take on that, because he caught it, and it gets to the point exactly what we've been saying. He was shook, because like, as soon as he caught it, he curled, and it was just an amazing tackle by the Falcons special teamers. Because that's what any coaches from Little League and above tell you. Shoulder pad in the gut, head where the ball is, and wrap his ass up. He did the perfect tackle. He shoulder pad in his gut, he helmet to the ball, wrapped his ass up, and popped out. I mean, the only thing I would have said, let the ball bounce, fair catch, or really hold that ball wrapped up. You kind of caught it and curled. Like, you caught it curled like that, and then the dude it was a perfect hit. Shout out to Jake Kumro for being alert and getting the ball back. I wish it wasn't for the safety, but I mean, better 2 than 6.
Absolutely, for sure, without a shadow of a doubt.
So, with that, I mean, with you saying you want McKenzie back on, I don't know, and this what gives me the question: like,
I feel like he's more dangerous.
Did we make a mistake with Andre Roberts? I know.
No.
Hold on. I know the season he has, and it ain't nothing. I know that. But
I mean, he's having actually a good year in LA. Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, if he would have stood with the Bills, would that have been the same as the year prior? Do you get what I'm saying? He would have a good season, and we would have a better.
I feel like
did we make a mistake with Andre Roberts? Well, what we seen in special teams so far?
Nah, I just feel like Roberts at that point lost a step, in my opinion. So I mean, yeah, he's sure-handed, but he wasn't a threat to break anything. Like if you want that sure hand,
he guaranteed. The thing I'm saying with Andre Roberts, every time we got the ball on a kick return, we're automatically starting to 30 or 40.
But I mean, if
every time
you could just put you could put Micah Hyde back there and get that.
No, because Micah Hyde is too valuable on defense to let him just secure kicks. I don't want him returning, and even though if he's just catching it and clear fair catch, anything can happen. Everybody bunch up, fair catch, and just a big old crash collision course, and he got a fucked up ankle or something. I do not like it when Micah Hyde is even back there. I do not like it one bit.
Yeah, I mean, that's something we could look into in the offseason, you know?
And the thing is, well, McKenzie, he's proved it in a Patriots game that he is needed on his offense. Like, yeah, we got all-stars with Sanders and Diggs and Cole, but, I mean, that speed is a different element added to the offense. It makes the defense guess when he's just doing them pre-snap motions. It makes the defense guess. Disappointed. How you feel?
Not me. We only threw the ball 26 times. I mean, you get everybody back. You get Gabe Davis back. You get Beasley back. Like, there's only so many balls that can go around.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I feel like those.
If it would have been a shootout and like Josh would have threw 40, 50 times and like McKenzie's wasn't used, then yeah, I would have been disappointed.
But what I'm saying is that what if he could have been more incorporated in those quick throw schemes and those quick curls, flats, crossing routes like we did in the previous game with the Patriots.
Well, I just think the game plan was different
across the field. That's why McKenzie ate. He just kept running across the field because he was playing man and he was beating them.
Yeah, but you can't do the same thing 2 weeks in a row. You got to know that the Falcons were going to look. Because the Falcons seeing the tape, they're gonna. I guarantee you, in the scouting report was keep an eye on McKenzie. I guarantee it.
That makes the whole reason why we didn't see much of McKenzie.
And I feel like it was a completely different game plan. Like, we ran the ball over 40 times. Like, you could tell they were gonna pound Devin Singletary.
But
even Zach Moss got a couple of good ones.
Because I don't think that was the game plan to run the ball like that. I think
in the second half it was.
Allen kept throwing interceptions.
I think in the second half, I'm pretty sure that was the game plan in the second half.
Yeah.
Let's just ground it. I think McDermott and Dable kind of came out like let's see if we can do it this way. Like, you know what I mean? Like, obviously the passing game wasn't working, but you know, in the first half it wasn't working, but like that goes to the coaches and the adjustments they made in the second half to come out. We only gave up 3 points in the second half.
Yeah.
I mean, just to come out.
Half.
Yeah, actually, I think you're right. We shut them out in the second half.
Yeah, we shut them out.
And on top of that, like, just to come out and like the last drive of the game, we killed the last like 6-7 minutes of the game in the fourth quarter because we ran the ball down their throats.
Yeah.
Like, just to be able to know you could do that. Like, it's going to come in handy in the playoffs, man.
Absolutely, because it gives us an extra dimension. I'm pretty sure McDermott said that. But now, throughout the whole season, the book on the Bills were, if you just stop Josh Allen, if you pressure Josh Allen, stop the pass, they're pretty much defeated. You just got to get through, score enough points on their defense, and then you win the game. And that's exactly what they're doing. With us being able to run the ball now, gives us that extra, oh, shit, we got to watch out for McKenzie when he makes a sweep, or, oh, we got to stack the box more because Devin Singletary, he's a fucking wrecking ball, and he could break loose.
Now you got to worry about the play action. If the running game is working, you got to respect the play action. A lot of times this year, I bet you, I'm not going to say because I'm not in the other team meeting rooms or nothing like that, but I guarantee you they really didn't respect the play action. So, like, if we could show that we can run the ball like this consistently, that just opens up the passing game even more.
Yeah. And we did that, and what game was it? That even though we didn't have a run game, we were still pushing play action because it gives you that what if. Because it just draws the defense a little close, and once Josh pulls it back, he fires a rocket. And another thing, did you see the replay when McKenzie was supposed to get the ball, and Josh Allen literally ripped the ball out of his hands to get the first down?
Yeah,
I should have got the fucking the video.
I know what play you're talking. I know what play you're talking about.
I seen McKenzie down the field like, yo, what the fuck? Come on, man, I'll be out if I had the ball. But nah, Josh Allen like, nah, I'm getting.
Josh like, nah, I'm getting this a first down. We ain't fucking around. Yeah,
hilarious. And every time Josh Allen took a hit, he gets up smiling and laughing like, yo.
I just love that one play when he gave that shoulder roll like, like y'all can't fuck with me.
Come on. This is a great question, Jonathan. Yes.
No.
Wow. Okay. No. Let's talk.
No.
Why no?
Because Feliciano brings that dog to the offensive line, man.
Agreed.
I'm not saying Ryan Bates can't play. I'm just saying I just believe Feliciano brings that dog mentality, and that's what we need coming into this January football, man. That's where you need that kind of mentality. This that time of the year for that shit, man. Like, and I'm not saying Ryan Bates doesn't have it, but we know Feliciano got it.
Yo,
and we know.
Crazy, I agree 100%.
Like, we know Feliciano got it. We know he brings that swagger to the rest of the offensive line.
You see what happened in a championship game last year?
Right.
Want to throw the ball somebody's head. Like, I don't care if Josh Allen started. I'm gonna still whoop your ass because you even thought about fucking with my quarterback.
Absolutely. You need that shit in the playoffs, man.
Hell yeah.
Because the level of play is going to go up another notch.
I feel you. I feel on that, and I agree. I don't disagree with anything you just said. All I gotta say is feed the hot hand. I mean, Ryan Bates gave us that pulse. And
it depends on the matchup too, though.
What's that?
It depends on the matchup too, because like if we're not playing somebody that has a rough and rugged defensive line, then I mean, that dog mentality is good to have, but like Bates can block. I like the way he's blocking.
My point is that I don't want to throw Feliciano in because he's rusty, so to speak. He's still a little bit tight. He hasn't had no field experience. And then I don't want to take off the hot hand to pull in a cool plate. You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
I feel you.
The dish may be better, but it's cold. Well, you want something?
I feel you. No, I feel what you're trying to say. Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, Feliciano been there, man. Yeah. He knows what playoff football is. I'm not saying Ryan Bates can't get it done. I just think this week you give Feliciano the start, get him right for the playoffs, get him ready.
I agree.
Like let him knock some of that rust off. Because let's just be real, man. We're probably gonna beat the shit out of the Jets on Sunday. Like I expect to see Mitchell Trubisky at some point during the game.
The Jets are playing great football right now. Well, I wouldn't say great, but they're playing good football.
They were playing good football with Mike White, and then the Bills went to New Jersey and put up almost a 50 burger on them. Like,
what come on. That? I didn't hear you cut out. What was that?
I said Mike White was playing good with them when we went up to New Jersey and put a 50 burger on them.
Yeah.
Like,
But I mean, late in the season, they had the fucking Tampa Bay Bucks on the ropes for a little bit.
Them boys weren't worried about the Jets. They were too worried about AB running off the field and quitting on them, man.
You want to talk about that one?
Nah, I don't even want to give Antonio Brown no time, bro.
Nah,
that dude,
man, because they
he ain't been right. He ain't been right since that dude in Cincinnati hit his ass. He ain't been right since.
But no, man, you can't really put blame because the narrative also is already. I mean, he put it on himself, but he a crazy dude. But I mean, there was a saying. There's a method to the madness.
I wish Brandon Beane and McDermott had the balls to sign him for the Super Bowl. Right?
I was about to say something like that. I'm like, yo, what if we sign him? Extra receiver. You don't know, somebody go down. We could use AB. He's still a great player.
Man, hell yeah, he's still number one receiver.
I'm pretty sure Diggs could put him on a leash. I don't know, because Tom Brady couldn't.
If Brady couldn't do it, I don't think anybody could, man.
Absolutely. So, I mean, his ass could go fucking.
But we don't need him to be. We just need him to be cool for 3 games, bro. Like, let's just make this Super Bowl run, and you get your ring, and then you go be crazy in the offseason, man.
So, talk about outside players coming to Buffalo. Speak on Barkley, because I know you've seen the tweet.
Oh, man, I know. I've seen it. I shared it. There's mad rumors going around that the Bills are interested in Barkley in the offseason. I've been saying this shit for months now.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's the word. If we could get our hands on an elite running back, and then you add to the offensive line in the offseason, man, I'm telling you what. That's, man, another growth year for Dawson Knox. You got to get another receiver.
I feel like Singletary is finally blooming because he's getting majority of snaps. I feel like
you keep Singletary.
No, obviously, yeah. You could get rid of Moss. I'm cool. Get rid of Breda. But my thing is, the reason why Singletary hasn't been doing what he's been doing now in the past is because he's sharing snaps. Is he goes in one drive, and in the following drive, Moss go on. Running backs need a rhythm.
Yeah.
I feel like he's finally getting that rhythm. And
they're finally not splitting the carries between 3 fucking running backs and Josh Allen.
Exactly. Right. So with that, I feel like now that he's getting majority of running snaps, he can finally get a flow. He can understand the defense before the defense even make their adjustments. Because before it would be Singletary, then Moss, then Singletary, then Moss, and then once either or try.
Yeah, you just froze on me, guys. But yeah, man. I don't know. I just feel like with Barkley, he gives you that home run, that take it to the house factor that Singletary doesn't give us. Cuz, man, where you at?
Yo.
Oh, my man just frozen in time.
Yeah, my fucking computer died, man.
I knew it. The way you froze like that, I was like, yeah, I'm thinking in my head like his computer died.
Hell yeah, because this shit have been chilling back
I don't know if you heard what I said, man. I was just saying, I think I'm not ready to get rid of Singletary, but I think Barkley gives us that home run hitter that Singletary's not. He don't have that breakaway speed, and I feel like with Barkley,
I can't really hear you. Hold that thought, because I heard some shit following you, but I can't hear you. Let me get my headset. My fault, folks. Trying to get our shit together.
We on a field trip.
iPhone, so I can't even plug this shit in.
We on a field trip.
Yeah, get the peep in my house real quick.
Yeah.
Damn. Babe, where my Bill's headphones? Boom. That's okay. Nobody be watching us. Only people that be watching us are Jonathan
and Ronald. Yeah, but like I was saying, man, I feel like Singletary, he doesn't give us that home run threat, man. And Barkley, if we can have that home run threat from the running back position, man, that'd be huge. Because then you can't like, you have to put somebody in the box to respect that. which takes a guy
I feel
out of
what you're talking
coverage.
about. Absolutely.
Which takes a guy out of coverage and it opens up more room for the passing game. You know.
Yeah, because yeah, you definitely got a point to that. Saquon Barkley gives you that home run threat. Even when you break loose, he able to take it to the house. Where it comes to Devin Singletary, he's just gonna give you a big run and eventually get tackled. That's
Somebody's
that's
gonna catch him.
that's the difference. My thing is, I feel like give him another year. I don't know if they will actually make that, but they might, because I don't think they really believe in Moss anymore. We'll see in the future and how they use Moss, because I mean they've been bringing him back in the offense and he's been producing a little bit, but we won't know their obviously we won't know until next year their moves. But I don't know. That's definitely a possibility of bringing what's his name Saquon Barkley to Buffalo.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and then Jonathan got a point right here. He can mentor him, give him the pointers. I mean, that's
Yeah,
still a
but
vet.
Saquon's not that old, guys. He's only like
How old is he?
24,
Yeah,
25.
nah, he's not that young. I thought he was like 28 or something. Thought he had a couple more
Nah,
years
hell
here.
no. He just came in
Yeah,
the league like 3-4 years ago.
I swear I
He's
thought he
still
was
on
like a
his
six.
rookie contract.
I thought he was like 6 or 7 after him leaving the Giants.
Pretty sure he got drafted in 2016 or 17.
Okay, so I mean he still got some
He still
miles
got
on
some
him.
juice.
Yeah. It just comes down to his injury. Dude, what was his injuries?
I mean, he's got ankle history and like he tore his ACL the one year he had to miss the whole year. But I mean, he wouldn't have to come here and carry the load though. Like that's the
Oh
whole
yeah.
thing. Like it wouldn't be all on him like it is in New York. You know,
So that right there makes it all the more reason to bring him to Buffalo.
right? He could just when you touch the ball, make your plays. Like you don't
Right.
have to be the end all be all. You don't have to be the
Bell cow.
savior.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we got Singletary to back him up. Take in games like Sunday when Josh really wasn't throwing the ball that well. I mean, you could turn around like we did. Like we turned around and handed it off. Couple of those runs that Singletary broke off. Imagine if you had Barkley breaking those runs off.
Right.
Couple
But
of
man,
those
I
might
still
go in
can't
the
take
end
away because
zone.
I don't know. I mean, what's Saquon Barkley put that shoulder down and bike, homie, and get an extra 10
I didn't
yards?
expect Singletary to do that shit on the one touchdown. He met dude in the hole and it was like went right through him. And then he kind of
Yeah.
looked at him like, yeah, what? Like
He
what?
dropped his shoulder. He seen put out.
Yeah.
That's okay. Let me get a couple extra yards, and he did that in the following game too. What was it? Yeah, in the opening drive where we damn
Yeah.
near was about to be 3-and-out. Little dump off pass to Singletary on the sidelines. Hold on, one dude you could get him on back. Another dude I'm gonna push forward. Oh, 50. Who was it? 54. You want to try to tackle it? Boom! Throw him out. Get on your ass.
Yo,
I'm getting
and
the first down.
and you know what else too? We didn't really talk about him because he only had a couple catches, but man, what that catch Gabe Davis made on the sideline, man, insane. That dude is a
Tip-tap-toe
stud.
Davis, man.
Tiptoe Davis. Yeah, tap
What a
dancer
fucking hell of
Davis.
a player, man.
Dude, he is a stud. That's why next year when Sanders ain't here, yeah, 4th round. Next year when Sanders ain't here, man, I don't think we need a number 2. We have it already.
Nah.
I think Gabe is just. I think Gabe slides right in there.
I feel like Kumaro has been in the system long enough. He could be our 3rd or 4th. Why not?
Man, no.
Why not?
Because he's not fast. He can't. I know you like him, man, because he touched down Jesus and everything.
Not even that. He's just a good player. He's been in the system. Look, I know it's preseason. Yes, it's preseason, but he balled out in preseason.
If he was that good, he would have been at a spot, bro.
No, but the thing is, where? Who is he going to get ahead of? That's the thing. We're so good in the receiver room. Look, is first of all, we have 4 lockdown receivers. Nobody get ahead of him. It's what? And when it comes down to gadget players too, because Stephon Diggs automatic number 1. I mean Sanders, you're a proven vet, automatic number 2. Cole Beasley, you've been proven, automatic number 3 slot. Gabe Davis, who's next? Isaiah McKenzie, you're a gadget player. Who's next?
Isaiah Hodgins.
I'm just saying,
I mean,
man.
there's a reason why. No, but the thing is, let me tell you that. Let me tell you this. There's a reason why he plays and Hodgins isn't. Even though Isaiah Hodgins was scouted higher than Gabe Davis, but Isaiah
He
Hodgins
probably played
never
more than
touched the
Hodgins
field.
because Hodgins been hurt. No, he played in the Patriot game.
Did he?
He
I
did.
didn't see him at
We just
all.
didn't see him. Yeah, he played. He was. I don't know if I know he played a couple of snaps, but
my
he was
point
definitely
is,
suited up.
they put Kumaro over Hodgins.
Yeah. Well,
That's the thing.
shit,
We
man. Oh,
won't see.
my
Look,
bad,
this
man.
is the thing between me and you, dog. We won't see this shit next year because Kumro's my boy. We got the long,
We
voluptuous
gonna see.
hair. We got the.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
fucking
we gonna see.
Kumro, he a dog too. He been in the system for damn near 3 years now. I got high hopes for him. So
Yo,
I
just to
don't think
throw
he
this out
press
there, man.
hard. Go ahead.
Well, this ain't like game related, but I had my man Thurman Thomas. My man Thurman Thomas parked his car right next to my car, bro.
Hey, that's what's up.
Hey,
That's what's up.
yeah,
My
man.
man beat all the
Yeah.
players. He
My
met a
man was
goat, man.
driving. My man was driving an Alfa Romeo, bro.
I don't even know what that is.
Exactly.
I don't even know what
Exactly.
that is.
Man, dude, like that shit. It was mad cool. He sat there
Did
and
you
talked
meet
to me
him
for
or
like,
you just seen his car?
yeah, no. I parked him in the spot next to my car
Nice,
because you know I
nice.
work in the lots
I'm
before the
about to say you
game.
did it on purpose.
Yeah, hell yeah. I seen him. I was like, oh shit, what up, Thurm? Like, come on, man. I got a spot for you right here, bro. Right by the exit, right here next to my car.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So
My,
shout
my
out
man,
to the GOAT.
my man, he sat there, he talked to us for like 5 minutes. He was mad cool, man. He was mad
That's what's
cool.
up. Yo, what's
Shout
up? You
out
need
to
to give me
Thurman
a
Thomas.
job, man. You gotta give me a job over there.
Yo, it'd be certain times where, man, where they be putting me, man. I see Josh when he pulls in.
Yeah.
You see Josh when he pulls in the truck.
Matter
The
of
one
fact,
time I seen him,
I
man.
don't think I need a job over there because I'm like, let's fucking go.
The one Billy Joel concert, bro.
Yeah.
Him and Mitchell Trubisky come in mad late, and then they trying to park in the players' lot, and then my boss was like trying to give him a hard time because he really didn't know who they were because Mitch was driving, and
Right.
and where I was at, I seen Josh in the car. I'm yelling at my boss, Frank, leave him alone. That's the man right there, man.
Right. He owned this place.
And then him and Trubisky pulled up to me, and it was like, I'm like, Josh, man, go ahead, park in the players. Like, he looked at me, he's like, man, thank you, man. He dapped me up and he said, go Bills. I was like, yeah, that's right, let's go Bills. Like, I tried so hard not to be, like, I wanted to just, yeah, dude. Like, I wanted to get a picture. I wanted an autograph. Right. I was like, I love you, Josh Allen. But, you know,
Real
it
quick,
was
real
not
quick.
cool, though. It was not cool because.
I ain't mean to cut you off, but
Nah, it was mad cool though, because him and Mitch didn't have to stop him. Like, he ain't had to dap me up or none of that, man. Josh is mad cool.
that's what's up.
Josh is mad cool, man.
And that's the thing because, well, I work FedEx and the other guys I work with, they do the Orchard Park area, and a lot of them, they do Sean McDermott, they do Jerry Hughes. He met Emmanuel Sanders when he first moved in. Like a lot of them meet the players and like, yo, they cool as fuck. Cause the one dude, he an older dude. He was walking up the driveway. He seen Josh, and he didn't wanna greet him, like meet him, but at the same time he did. We wanted to be professional. So he's kind of like sneaking off the side to drop off the package, walking like, yo, bring it over here. And he like, yo, Josh told me to come over here. I met him and his wife or his girl.
Yeah, I met his girl too. She mad cool.
Yeah,
cool.
he told me, yeah. And another one, he met Jerry Hughes, and I guess it was Jerry Hughes, Deion Dawkins, and I want to say AJ Abnessa. There was a couple of them, and they were just chilling on their porch. And my dude pulled up, dropped off a package. He was wearing his little Bills shirt under his joint. Like, yo, go Bills! So yeah, I'm like, you gotta give me that route.
I've gotten lucky this year, man. I got to meet Fred. I got to meet Fred Jackson, Stevie Johnson, Thurm. I've seen Thurm a couple times now. Josh, Mitch, like, man,
I ain't never met a player, but I don't know how to act. I don't know if I'm being like a little fangirl Or if I'm gonna
Yo, you know
keep
who
it
else is pretty
real,
solid, man?
or I'm not even gonna say nothing at all. I'm gonna be like, oh shit, that's Josh. Like,
Yeah.
yo, chill.
See, when Therm came in, I was like, oh, I was mad cool. I was just like, what's up, Therm? Like, hold on, come here, man. Like, I got you. I'm gonna get you a spot.
Right,
That way, I'm gonna put you close. That way, when you ready to leave, you could just get the fuck
right,
up out of here.
right.
And he was
That's
just. I
what's up.
wasn't trying to be like a fanboy or nothing like that. You know, I was just trying to be mad cool.
Right,
Then I told him, I'm like, yo, why you ain't parking in the players lot, man? And he goes,
man.
his wife goes, something about COVID. They don't want us parking over there no more. I was like, yo, that don't make no sense. Like,
Yeah,
you
I don't know.
outside, like you ain't interacting with none of the players. And I
Right.
said, and then Thurman was like, man, they don't got again. Him and Fred Jackson said the same shit. They was like, man, they ain't got no love for us.
That's
And I'm like,
crazy.
man,
I
what
should
you
have a
talking about?
reserved parking spot for the legends. Don't is it Thurman Thomas' name is in the stadium?
I told Thurman Thomas that. I said, bro, you especially should have your own parking spot in the parking lot, bro.
Him and Kelly.
You could tell you could tell he appreciated that shit because you could tell he was smiling. He was like, man. Then after I said like, yo, you should have your own parking spot. He looked at me, smiled. He was like, I know, right? You would think after four of them, right?
Crazy,
Like,
man, I know we don't get no viewers, but I hope this shit reaches somebody. Yo, somebody tell Terry and Kim Pagula get Thurman his own fucking parking spot, man.
the man got his name in the stadium, bro. Like,
He a Hall of Famer, his name in the stadium. They didn't even retire his
it's
jersey.
like Stevie
That's a
Johnson
shame.
too. Like,
Y'all need to retire his jersey.
nah, his jersey's retired. Can't nobody wear 34.
Okay, I thought it was
ain't
just
nobody
Jim.
wearing 34.
I thought it was
No.
just Jim.
Can't nobody wear 34. Nobody's wearing 78.
Bruce.
Yeah, no 78. I'm pretty sure 83's retired now too. So
Oh yeah, okay, I didn't know that.
yeah, because I know
I really
Lee
thought
Evans
it was
had
just
it.
Jim. I thought it was just Jim and Bruce. But that's what's up.
Yeah,
But
nah,
either
ain't
way,
nobody
y'all
rocking
need to get
34,
Thurman his
man.
own parking spot. Everybody
Man,
else, man, they need his own parking spot.
Right.
See, Josh
all
Allen
right.
too. He need his own parking spot, man.
But in a way, though, I'm kind of glad they don't give him one because then I get to interact with them every week. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's cool. It was mad cool to talk to Thurman for like 5 minutes.
Hell yeah.
Man, in my head, I was fanboying like a motherfucker, man. Because I grew up with him, man. So in my head, I'm like, holy shit, it's Thurman Thomas.
Man, back to my boy Jake Kumro. Yeah, I mean, there's a reason why Aaron Rodgers, another GOAT, liked him.
Oh man,
I just had to throw that
Jonathan,
out.
come on, man.
But
other
than that, let's touch on our highs and lows. I mean, there's a lot of highs and a lot of lows. We can finally talk on it. Because, I mean, the obvious highs was the run game after a while. And then the lows was just the interceptions.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. And I'm going to throw I'm going to throw Ed Oliver and the defensive line in there on a high note, too.
Let's go over to the player of the games. Let's give out some awards, man.
I'm going to go on offense. I'm going to go with Devin.
No, I'll just say overall MVP.
Ed Oliver.
Ed Oliver, MVP of the game? Okay.
Yeah, he took over in that second half. I'm giving the ball to Ed Oliver, man.
Sweet. I like it. Continue. Offensive player of the game.
Devin Singletary. Gotta give it to Devin, man.
And then defense, you giving it back to Ed?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I like it. I'm gonna start defense. I mean, since you got Ed, and Ed was way more than deserving, I'm gonna give it to Harrison Phillips. Harrison Phillips was right there. He got that fumble recovery. He's been active every game so far. He got what, a couple? Yeah, I think he had a sack or two, if I'm not mistaken. A bunch of pressures. I've seen his play. He's getting in the backfield. He's being a bully. Harrison Phillips, you get my defensive player of the game award because you've been balling out. Offensive player, oh man, because Devin Singletary balled out. I mean, really can't really put on no receivers. Josh Allen, yeah, but
he had two rushing touchdowns.
Those interceptions definitely hinder you, but at the same time, at those 3 interceptions, you still didn't fold.
He made the plays we needed him to make when we needed him to make it.
Absolutely, yeah. When it was like third downs or fourth downs or whatever,
Josh wasn't going to be denied.
First down. Yeah.
He
was playing bully yard. He was playing bully ball. Like I said, when it came to that McKenzie RPO, McKenzie had the ball in his joint And when I was watching the game, like they were laughing about it because it was in it. Josh Allen is literally ripping it out of his possession. It could have been a fumble, but Josh
That man
took it out of his
Scorpion.
hands, tucked it up, and got the first down. McKenzie mad like, yo, why ain't you should have gave me the ball, but
My man
I
said,
mean,
"Get over here."
yeah,
With the
right,
ball.
right. I mean, big time players make big time plays, and that's what Josh
That's
Allen
right.
did. Even though after those 3 interceptions, he didn't fold, he didn't crumble, he didn't
He
throw
found
another
a way.
interception. Or that's the thing with those interceptions. I don't think those were sugar high Allen plays or him
No,
doing too
no,
much.
no.
Yes, it was a little bit, but at the same time, he's trying to make a play. The first one, he's just trying to make a play, and it just happened to be tipped. If it didn't get tipped, I guarantee you, we're fucking blowing our minds like, oh, Josh Allen, he's a fucking MVP. He fucking fit the ball within 5 defenders to Cole Beasley. Now, yo, and I seen where Josh Allen was looking, the trajectory where he was throwing, where Cole Beasley was. That would have been a phenomenal, phenomenal play. But it just happened to be tipped. Second one, I mean, we already talked about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Cole Beasley kind of gave up on the play. Josh Allen anticipated too much. Great interception by AJ Terrell. Third one, I mean, Josh Allen has to make a better read. You got a QB spy right in front of you, and you're staring down Stephon Diggs. He reads your eyes and he tips the ball. Other than that, I mean, I guess I feel like you don't deserve it, but at the same time you do because you still kept us in the game. So I give Josh Allen my offensive player of the game. And MVP, I'm giving it Brian Dable or the coaching staff. They still had a great game plan, even with Josh Allen fucking up. They came back in the second half, developed a great game plan, great execution by Devin Singletary. Even when Josh Allen threw his third interception after the half, he still kept the play calls going. So I'm giving the coaching staff my MVP award.
I want to give an honorable mention, man, to I think Teron Johnson played a really solid game, and I
That's
think
great because he had that
I'm gonna
blitz.
give Groot a shout out too.
Nice. I like it. I like it. Another honorable mention for me is Dane Jackson. Another week has gone by where
Dang.
we don't miss Trey White. And I don't want to keep saying that like, oh, he I don't know, Dane Jackson is just playing his role. And it's not
Solid. He's
like
solid.
yeah, he's playing solid. It's not
He's
like
not
Trey
great.
White
He's not
is
bad.
just
He's just solid.
it's the system. Trust the process. It's the system because it's not like Trey White follows the number one receiver and locks him down. Trey White just follows the system, and he does it to the best of his abilities
No, hold
to
on
a
now.
Pro Bowl level. But and Levi
Trey
Wallace
does.
as well. Go ahead.
Trey does. When Trey's out there, 9 times out of 10, he is covering the other team's best wide receiver.
Okay, even at that. But with the system we running,
And then
we
you got
don't
two
have to.
All-Pro
We don't.
safeties back there.
And yeah,
That,
yeah.
and you know what? Dane Jackson and Levi Wallace are playing like they know they have backup back there. They're playing with confidence because they know they got the two All-Pro
Compliment
safeties,
football.
veterans. Yeah, like you said, the system, bro. If everybody does their job, it works, man. It works.
It works, man. And Dane Jackson is filling in big shoes, but he filling them in. Levi Wallace, we
Always
can't
been
leave
a
out
Dane
Levi.
guy.
He's
Yeah,
been
always been.
balling.
I've been screaming
Levi
Dane
Wallace
Jackson
been
since we
balling.
got him. Yeah. Wallace been playing solid too. I gotta give him credit, man. He been playing solid too. Both corners and Teron, they're playing their asses off. And when Sarian Neal gets in there, he does well, and
He plays good as well.
yeah, man.
These players we got, man, they fall in line. They ball out, man. Next man up, and they ball out. This coaching staff, I know we blame a lot. When we have a bad game, we cuss them out. We want them fired. Like the worst fans go to that extent, but yo,
Yeah, remember
they ball.
a couple.
Go ahead.
Yeah, remember a couple weeks ago when we were talking about maybe Dable got to go, and
Yeah.
I think me, you, and Jonathan were talking about it.
That's still
Remember how I told y'all, be careful what you wish for. I'm just saying, the grass isn't always green on the other side, man.
I didn't say it to be facetious.
I know why you said it.
Because I wanted I feel like we can't keep playing with the same old toys. We need
Yeah, but
another But
I mean, it's an
I mean, my
understatement, man.
words a
That
bit.
continuity,
I mean, I eat my words a little bit with these past couple weeks because Dable has been dialing some great plays up.
bro. That game playing a couple last week against New England was fucking
Phenomenal. Chef's kiss.
phenomenal.
Chef's
Yeah,
kiss.
that was the first time I think we seen the 2020 Bills
Yeah, yeah.
in against New England.
So move along. We only got 5 minutes, man. I felt like we only been talking for 10. But rage quit moment, either
Muff
or.
punt,
I feel
safety.
like for the the safety
I was
already.
pissed immediately. Yeah, because I'm
Funny.
going to the game. I'm freezing. I'm thinking it's gonna be an easy joint. I'll be gone by halftime. We'll be up 21-0. We'll go into half. I go get my warm car
But
and
I'm
drive
talking from a
home.
Madden perspective.
Oh, I'm rage quitting, bro.
RIP to the late great John Madden.
Yeah, yes,
He is
sir.
Mr. Football. I don't even think we announced it yet. We ain't announced it in the show yet. So shit,
Bro,
let's give the last 4 minutes to John Madden, man.
yeah.
Yo,
I just want to hold on. I just want to say
go
one
ahead.
thing though. The rage quit moment. That's how you quit in Madden. First fucking punt, you muffin and the team gets a safety. I'm starting
Yeah.
over, bro.
I'm
We
starting
starting over. We
over.
can't start the
I
game
got
like
you.
that, man.
I
You know
tell
what I'm
you,
saying?
I'm gonna tell you. For me, I probably would still stick it. And after a while, yeah, we got 14 points after that. I'm thinking, oh yeah, we're great. That was just a fucked up play. I don't know if it would have been the second or the third interception. I'm quitting.
Maybe the Cole
Probably the
Beasley one where
second.
he stopped his
Probably the
route.
second. Yeah, because I'm like, why the fuck did you give up on your route and just give up? And I quit. Fuck this shit. So yeah, the
Right.
second interception was my rage quit moment of the game.
All right, yeah. But I'm down. Let's
But
give
yeah,
Josh. Let's give Madden the last 2 minutes
because
of the
you
episode.
older, so I'm telling you, John Madden. I was
Yeah, yeah.
John Madden football game. That's how I knew him. Was you a broadcaster or a coach?
Both. I knew them both, but like,
Yeah.
man, I had all the John Maddens for Sega, man. All of them. All
Word.
of them. Every year we got them all. I still might have
Oh
a
yeah.
couple of them somewhere. Like,
But
but
man, yeah, I remember
R.I.P. John Madden.
my first Madden game was Madden '99. That
Ooh,
shit. Madden '99. I think it was no, it wasn't Bo. I don't think it was Bo. But
Madden 99.
I know playing with Thurman and Jim, man. Hell yeah, that was a hell of a game, and it was pretty much going right up. Like it was a fun game, man, back then. But the way this game evolved is crazy.
And I gotta give a shout out and a rest in peace to the legend Betty White, man. Oh, Madden. Anyways, man, I don't know where the where big little big cuz went, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and give the last minute and a half. Rest in peace, John Madden. Rest in peace, Betty White. And go Bills.